both yawn.
Morning.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday, and
Here we
welcome
go.
to our coffee chat. Cheers.
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 We just got up. Can you tell?
I ran my fingers through my hair at least.
Oh,
Yeah, that's better.
thanks. Holy moly.
Hope everyone had a great week. First of all, just want to thank everyone for all of their comments and questions. Awesome. Thank you so much. We'll get to some of those at the end of our chat. So, how do we start the week?
We went shopping for a shade cloth at Lowe's.
Yes.
You know how some people have cloths that come all the way down to the ground off of their awnings? We don't have that. We just have awnings on both sides. And with both refrigerators on this side of our RV and the sun beating on it, depending on where we are, we need something to cover that up.
Yeah, there's a small awning that extends past the slide cover awnings, and it comes down a little ways, but it only covers like the freezer vents. It doesn't do the refrigerator vents, and our refrigerators can get really, really hot. Need light?
I think we need a light on.
Okay. It's a little cloudy today, so we're in the shadows probably. So anyway, for a while now, we've been saying we need to get that. Well, summer's coming soon, and right now we're in Bakersfield, and we've had some 90-degree days here. So our fridge's temperature goes up, and we're like, we got to do something. So we went to Lowe's and bought some shade cloth, and I've been working on it all week. But that's actually another video that's going to be coming out soon.
We'll post that on Thursday. You'll get to see the fun we had with the shade cloth.
Yeah, so I've been sewing on that this week. So it wasn't that bad. It was pretty easy once I got going on it. So hope everyone had a wonderful Easter.
Mm-hmm.
We really didn't do anything on Easter. We went over the very next day to Ashley and Kent's when they had Dean on Monday. He had the day off of school, and we went over there and just kind of hung out, played some games. Didn't really do anything Easterish.
That was
To
it.
tell you the truth, I made a couple of cards for the kids, and we had already given them some kind of Eastery presents when the baby was born. So it was kind of a two for one. But we're on a tight budget, you know.
Everybody is. Everyone is.
Yep. Speaking of that.
After we left their house, we said, hey, let's go pick up a few things at the grocery store. There's a Food Max right up the street. We hadn't been to Food Max in years. So we grab our cart, go into Food Max, start walking around.
Putting things in the
Putting
basket.
things in
And
the
we're
basket.
like looking at the prices and going, this seems like a lot.
I said, does it, look at the difference in the milk price. Look at the eggs. Look at the cereal.
So, on my phone, I do the savings catcher, and I've done it for a few years now with Walmart.
And it works.
Yeah, you get money back. What they do is they compare prices if you haven't heard of what savings catcher is. And I know a lot of people are anti-Walmart, but it's in our budget, so we go there.
Explain what it
So
is.
the savings, well, I was getting to that.
Oh, well, you got off track. You know how you are. Have some more coffee. Me too.
Okay, better. So Savings Catcher is a program that Walmart has, and what you do is you scan your receipt, and they do it like 2 or 3 days. They'll check other stores in your area for the lowest price, and they match it. So sometimes you get money back, and it used to go on an American Express Bluebird card, but now it goes directly to like a Walmart gift card or something like that. They've totally taken American Express out of it. I'm sure American Express takes their chunk, and Walmart's like, no more. So anyhow, what it also does is it saves all your receipts. So you can look up a past receipt. So I was going through it, looking at the prices of stuff we bought. You know, cheese, milk, cereal.
While we're in
While
Food
we
Max,
were at Food Max.
she's looking at it and going, oh my gosh.
There's some things, there were like $1.50 difference. And you go to Food Max thinking, okay, this is one of the inexpensive grocery stores. It's not a Rayleigh's or a Ralph's.
Food Max was $1.50 higher.
Yeah, they were higher than Walmart. So guess what we did? We went and put all of our food back. We went unshopping and
We're not these
back.
people who just push the cart up to a row and stop. She actually took all the cheese and everything.
Oh yeah, we put everything
it back right where we got it.
Yeah, exactly back where we got it. So
then we went to Walmart.
We went to Walmart and got the rest of our stuff, and
the milk was 85 cents less.
Yeah, and I can't remember what we
per
were
half
looking
gallon,
at.
I think.
That was $1.50. I wish I could have remembered what it was, but
Crazy.
yeah, there was
pricey.
actually something that was $1.50 more at Food Max. And so I texted the kids, Ashley and Kent, because Food Max is a block away. They probably think, hey, this is convenient. It's a cheap store. And I asked them if they shop there. And what they said was they used to, and they started shopping at Winco. It was near my son-in-law's work, so he would go into Winco every
Brand
now
new
and then.
Winco that was just built.
Yeah, probably about a year ago now. But he started going there. Their food bill, and I don't know for how long this was, but it was like $150 to $200 less going to Winco than shopping at Food Max.
And that was the very first Winco that they built here
No.
in the Bakersfield area, wasn't it?
No,
Oh, I
there's
thought that
one-
was the new one.
Uh-uh.
I thought it was new.
That is a new one, but
No.
there's
I know.
one.
I thought that
north.
was the only one here.
Oh,
Okay.
Nope.
Well, you know how Fresno and Bakersfield are. They have one of everything, and if they don't, they just don't have it.
Yeah, and you have to know where it is because they don't give you addresses. It's just the one over there. Okay. A few days ago, when I was getting near the end of sewing the shade cloth, we went to go shopping for some clamps. And when we were on our percolator quest, we saw some clamps at the Habitat for Humanity Restore. So we went back for some. They had like a little shelf that was full of them. So we get back there and there's two.
So we bought them.
So we bought them. They were 99 cents. So we grabbed those two. Excuse me. And we thought, okay, let's just stop by Harbor Freight since we're in the neighborhood. Grab a couple more. And because we knew we would need more than just two. So we went and bought just two of those. Come back. And actually, after we left Harbor Freight, we went to Costco. We were just going to go grab a chicken for dinner. And I had to get a couple of things. We needed some more chicken and everything. But so we get home, I get the groceries put away, cut into a chicken, and guess what?
It's another raw Costco chicken.
Rotisserie chicken.
Looked real nice and pretty on the outside, but you start taking it apart, and it's not even
It
cooked.
was, yeah. So, I mean, it was cooked. It was just near the leg and the thigh bone. It was, bloody and not cooked. And this has happened to us before. And we even have a video, I believe, about it. And so Tom kind of had enough. And so he's...
It's not the first time it's happened. It's like the fourth time that we've experienced this at a Costco with their chickens.
And by the time you get home with the chicken, you don't want to lug it back to the store.
So I just said, okay, enough. I jumped on my phone and I'm like doing this and looking up Costco, and I found them and wrote them a nice little post on their Facebook page because they didn't have an email, because I would have emailed them directly, but I did it right to their Facebook page. What was it? 2 minutes? 5 minutes?
Oh, it was quick.
Boom! I get a response from Costco
Yeah.
that says, send us your membership ID number on your email and a good time to contact you. And I did, and boom! I get another quick real email back from them. And long story short, they have said, come in. They gave me the guy's name who to talk to at the local Costco where we bought the chicken. And he goes, we'll refund the price of both chickens or give you more.
Yeah.
Cooked chickens.
He asked a lot of questions too to
He
make
did.
sure that it was legitimate, and we could take them the video, I guess, if we had. But he said what people normally do is they'll take pictures of it and send it to him or bring it in. And
But
say,
we told
"Hey."
him we had already cooked the chicken
Right.
again in a pan. We had cut it up, cleaned it up, put it all in a pan, made
And
sure
cooked
it
it.
was completely cooked,
Yeah.
and so. But we still got that. All we have to do is walk back in, ask for the manager, tell him who I am. They've got notes, and hopefully walk out with a cooked chicken this time.
And, ever since we've had that problem, I mean, we obviously still go get them. We get them all the time, and they're not always raw.
No,
But
not always.
ever since we've had the problem with getting raw ones, we look for the darker ones, hoping that that's one's been cooked good. Didn't happen the other day. So, anyway, that was our Costco story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
We got an Amazon package this week.
We did.
Thanks to you guys who have been purchasing items on our Amazon store link at tomandloriRVlife.com. We have a link up there to that, where our Amazon store, we have a Camco store, so all Camco products are up there. About anything you want to shop for on Amazon is there, and we get just a little piddling of, change. Everybody knows how the game works with that. Mm-hmm. And so with what we have earned just in the last couple months, we I decided she needed something to help keep her cooler.
Yeah, I mean, I have a fan in the bedroom, but it plugs into normal power. We need one that would work on 12 volts, so when we're boondocking,
we can still use the fan.
When we're solar docking, right, Becky?
Yes.
I could have a fan. So, Tom found this cute little fan. It's an O-polar rechargeable desk fan.
Supposed to be magnetic, USB plug, so it can go right into a 12 volt if you've got the 12 volt adapter with the USB slots on it. Bingo.
Yeah, so here's the USB
rechargeable lithium battery in it.
Yep.
It cost us, it was in the teens, maybe $20. I don't remember, something like that.
So it adjusts. So lately we have opened it, and I have used it the past couple of nights.
There's the magnet. The magnet's on the back, so it will stick. Of course, we have nothing to stick it to in our RV.
Nothing that we can magnetic stick to, except for the hood over my stove. Last night I'm cooking over the hot stove, and I went, "Ooh, wait a minute!" I went and grabbed the fan and stuck it. And went, "Ah."
Well, it's got 3 speeds, and it's got timers.
A timer. You can set it for 1, 2, or 4 hours.
Kind of a cool little fan.
Yeah, it is. And I'm still going to try and, maybe with a couple of those clamps that we bought, because a couple of them didn't work really good. And so maybe they'll work I can hook it like this.
And I'll put the link to this fan that we purchased right down below in the description. We'll go ahead and link that one individually down there for you.
It starts out on low, medium, high. We've just had it on medium. The high is like a big jump from medium.
It does work really, really well.
It's pretty cool. So thank you, everyone. You bought me a fan. Tom's taking credit for it.
Here you go.
Oh, like I said in the beginning of the chat today, we wanted to thank everyone for their comments and questions, and Tom printed out a bunch, so we're going to just kind of hit a few. We really do try to get on the computer and answer everybody.
Yeah.
And we'd like to acknowledge and thank you for watching and for commenting and subscribing.
A lot of the times what I do when I get a notification or something like that, I'll go to my phone and I'll just either heart or thumbs up the comment that we get, because I see it, but I don't really like answering from my phone, so it takes a while before we're where we are or what we're doing and jumping on the laptop and going in and really giving you an answer.
Yeah, and sometimes Tom wants me to answer them, so when I do, I usually try to put that I answered it. Well, because sometimes some of the things I say is...
It's a much more detailed answer if she answers it, and it makes more sense. Me, I'm like one line in and out.
That's radio for you. So these are not in any kind of order or anything. I'm just kind of looking at them. We'll start with Barbara Smith. She said, "Hi, you two crazies." Hi. "Hubby and I will be new RVers. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Waiting for delivery of the fifth wheel in the Ram Dually. Where would you suggest on getting warranties on our rig?" She's done some research and stuff, and you know what? We really don't have an answer. Hopefully, one of you guys can answer that.
Yeah.
We bought ours from a consignment lot, and they weren't, they didn't offer anything. I think they gave us a couple pamphlets maybe that we could have gone and bought something.
And there's extended warranties out there, like Good Sam is the one off the top of my head. I think there's another one actually called RV Warranties or something like that. I've looked into them, but when you start reading the really, really, really fine print, a lot of stuff just isn't covered. And so I thought, is it really worth it, or do we just have our little kitty over here on the side where we keep throwing some money and saving for an emergency, which is what we did on the slide and what we did on the leaf springs. You know,
and when Barbara, you're saying that you're waiting for delivery, so I'm assuming that it's a new rig.
Yeah, could be.
So that probably will be a whole different story, whereas ours was used. And for anybody buying a used one, go through it with a flea comb. Not just a comb, a fine-tooth flea comb. Because there's going to be little tiny hidden things. Pull all the drawers out. Look at the floor underneath it. I mean, we're going to do a video on that eventually about things that we've found with the used one. Because everything, when you're looking at it, you're so excited and everything looks so beautiful. But there are hidden little demons. So we're going to, just from our experience, things that you need to look for in a used one. But that's a whole nother story. So thank you for commenting on that. Oh, and guess what? We did laundry, so we're not in our robes today. Twin Sparrow. That was funny. We really got a kick out of that.
Hey, how you like these jammies?
She said, just kidding. Could it be in your robes because you have 6 weeks of laundry to do? We got a kick out of that. Thank you so much, Twin Sparrow. Lisa S., you are an awesome commenter. You have been commenting on our stuff from way, way, way back.
Seems
and
like
we
day
appreciate you so very much. And her question was, have we ever weighed our rig? And we did a couple of times in the beginning to just kind of catch our, kind of know where we are.
And we were always under.
We were always under. And that was even calculating in if we had full everything, full propane, full tanks, full everything. So,
which we never had in the beginning. We always ran with empty tanks, no fresh water and anything like that. So we know we're under what the tag says on the RV.
Yeah, and we've gotten rid of a lot of stuff, and we're going to get rid of even some more before we leave Bakersfield.
Yeah.
But because we're going to a rally, and they're going to have where you can weigh underneath each wheel.
Tire, each wheel. That'll be interesting to see what happens there. To see how we're distributed, how our weight is distributed throughout the RV, if it is the right way.
Right. So, and who knows? We've never weighed anything before. Maybe we even did it wrong, and we don't know. So we're hoping that everything will be fine. Otherwise, we'll be pitching some more stuff.
Be an RV garage sale in Pahrump when we get there.
Yeah. So,
what else we got?
We have a little kind of a hello from our friend Alex.
Oh yeah, hi Alec.
Alec mentioned Tom's eyebrows. It's been a running joke forever.
I must have missed that one.
Yeah, he says, "How about them eyebrows?"
Thanks a lot, buddy.
We love
Big
you, Alec.
thumbs up to you.
We miss you.
And you know where it needs to go, thumbs up.
Stop that.
Sorry.
That's not cool.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see here. Oh, Roy Davis. We thought this was pretty funny too. We in our video about our little Camping World thing, I kind of went into a little trailer that was out in front, and he said that trailer might be cheaper than building a mother-in-law suite.
There you go.
And I commented back and said something about how and if things kind of got touchy, you could move it further away.
Get up in the middle of the night and just push it.
All in fun. We appreciate your comments. Oh, and you said something about having if we had a residential refrigerator, we could run it off of solar. We would just need way more solar than what we have. So And we kind of like the convenience of having 2 individual units. You know, we have the space of a big refrigerator, but if one of them goes out, we still have a backup. So
we really do like having the propane option on these refrigerators. So, you know, like we're in a park for the last 3 weeks where we've got electric. We could have been running them off electric, but I chose to go ahead and do propane. And I don't know why, I just did.
well,
And I'm
because
happy that I did.
we're thinking that the propane is less expensive than paying per kilowatt hour of electricity, which being on a monthly here, you have to pay for your electricity.
Yeah.
So, and
And
with the
knows?
solar, we've been shutting the breakers off, so we're using only our solar electricity.
Yeah, a lot of the times here, so.
Not the main electricity. So, Craig Sainer, and I hope I'm saying your name right, Craig Sainer. He is in Florida, and he says everyone produces videos on boondocking in Arizona. Why is there never any video about boondocking in New Mexico? And the reason being is because of the weather.
It stays
right?
colder in New Mexico.
People winter boondock in Arizona because it's warmer. New Mexico can still get chilly. There's even areas of Arizona that get chilly, so that's why we all head to the desert.
And most in Arizona, it's always the southwest portion of Arizona, down around Yuma and that area, and Quartzsite, where, you know, compared to New Mexico weather, New Mexico can get clobbered with snow, cold weather, rain, sleet, the whole shebang, and it's like, no, let's not go there until springtime.
Yeah, and even then we got snowed on a little bit when we went to New Mexico.
And that was in May. That was April and May. So.
Yeah, so, what do we got here? Tina McKay. I know everybody's names are their little pseudo names for YouTube. She recommended a French press.
Oh, for coffee instead of a percolator.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know, and I could be wrong. Are those just for individual cups, or do they have like a French press whole coffee pot where you would press it through? I'm not really sure. To me, that just sounds like a lot of trouble. And I think you've tried that before and didn't care for it. I used to have one where I used to work. I used to have one in my work stuff. But
we may end up going to the Walmart and going to the camping section. Mm-hmm. Everybody keeps saying that they do have like an 8-pot or an 8-cup percolator there. Yeah, real camp stove one. So we may end up getting something like that.
We actually have seen that one when we were looking, when we first started looking, and it was like, it's, $13, and it's like maybe we can find one for $5 at a thrift store or something. So that's why we didn't get it right off, but it's looking like our best option so far.
So we probably spent $8 in gas driving around looking at thrift stores. So now that $13 is looking pretty good.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Real quick, one more thing about the weather in New Mexico and that. We were talking about how it snowed in April and in May a couple of years ago in New Mexico. That's like this morning. People in the Midwest, in southern Missouri, down in Joplin where I used to live, and my brother in Tulsa, he sent me pictures. They've got snow on the ground this morning. And Nomadic Native, they've got like an inch of snow in Oklahoma at the park they're at.
That's right.
And I think the wind chills in northeast Oklahoma are like 10 and 12 and 15 degrees this morning. Temperatures overnight in the 20s. Plus they had an earthquake. My brother says, oh, that's cute. You guys had an earthquake out in California? We had a snowquake last night. We had a 4.6 earthquake in central Oklahoma with the snow. So,
yep.
There you go, Mikey. Hi, Brenda.
Yep. So thank you for the suggestion of the French press. We'll keep that in mind. I really don't want to be sitting there pressing, but it is an option that does not take electricity. So
yep. Good tip.
Yes. And I thought it was cute. There's not really a question. Free at last. It says FR3, and I'm guessing that means free at last. This is in regards to the little tour I did of a few RVs at Camping World, and she was saying, everything is so brown. Whose bright idea was that? I agree. I don't know who designs RVs. Definitely not RVers.
Not RVers.
Nope. And I was justified in kind of remarking about the steps being brought into the house. She didn't like that either. So, or whoever it was that did the answered that. So, and they also suggested the camping department for the coffee pot. So, or an antique mall. And I don't. Yeah, there's some in downtown Bakersfield.
I think there's a few of those here.
So we might, if we need something to do in the next few days.
Any others, or is that it?
We have a couple more. So, okay, we need some clarification on this. Scenic driveways. If you're watching, can you please clarify? My wife and I have a stovetop 28 cup GSI stainless steel percolator. 28
cup.
Wow, y'all drank a lot of coffee. I know you said you make a full pot every morning, and after you fill your travel mugs and coffee cups, and you put the rest in a thermos so you have coffee throughout the day. 28 cups?
Maybe they feed the campground.
I don't know. It just seems like a lot to us.
That's a lot of coffee.
8 to 10 cups, and that's really only two cups each. So
big cup.
Yeah, and you never finish yours. So,
the first one I do. The second one I drink about halfway.
Yeah, that's true. David McConnell also suggested Bed Bath & Beyond, and that was it. And another. Oh, he said he found one at Bed Bath & Beyond and another at the dollar store. That's interesting.
I wonder how much it was at the dollar store.
Oh. And Joyce Hawley, she has an old-fashioned stovetop coffee pot, and she loves it. But hers is only a 4 cup, and she's looking for a bigger one. If we find one somewhere, we'll let you know. And then we've had people recommend like Bass Pro Shop or Ace Hardware. They have some, but they're in the $30 range, and we're really kind of trying to not spend that much on a coffee pot when I can still make it. I just, with our automatic drip coffee maker.
Yeah.
I just boil the water in a pan and pour it over the grounds through the drip coffee maker.
We can keep going that way.
And that works, but we just, I don't know, wanted a little. Tom wants an old-fashioned percolator. So.
I'm old-fashioned. I'm old school. I'm old.
Oh, gosh.
I'm ancient.
Oh. Sorry.
You want to end this video, I mean?
I was like, wow, that's really harsh. I was just agreeing with you. Once again, thank you, everybody, for watching and for your questions and comments, your interaction. We love it. And we had a good response. A lot of people really liked having this little coffee chat. We never really did a sit down and have a little talk with y'all and opened it up for questions and stuff. So
again, you have any more questions, put them down below. We'll answer them next Saturday.
Any questions, comments, concerns,
complaints. Give us a thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you didn't. Make sure you click the little bell. That way you get notified every time we post a new video.
Yes, and thank you again for the people that have used our Amazon link. Mm-hmm. That link is included in every video, and it's also on our blog. And also, one quick thing, because we got an email asking about our checklists. And they were looking for the checklist links in the video description. But it is at our blog.
TomandLoriRVLife.com.
Yes, so that's where you'll find the
And that's
the
linked below. That blog link is below too.
So I went ahead and emailed the checklist just out of convenience for them. But just in case anybody else wants those, they are not the links or the. Are you out? Jeez, thirsty. So the attachments are actually not on the YouTube description, but they are on our blog. So anyway, happy Saturday.
See ya. You go get me some more coffee.
Yes.